There's some hats on those boys, isn't it? Jesus.
Hey, Coach, first things first, that final frame, what was the strategy in managing those final 20 minutes?
Throw our goalie at him on the PK. I think you stand by the bench some nights, you get to feel that your players are right. They kind of ran the bench tonight in some ways in terms of what was said. The support. This is a big game for us. The dads are here. But we've also lost a few in a row. We needed a win. So really good energy on the bench, real good focus. We made a few mistakes, but they made up for the mistakes with really good effort. And then when we couldn't, Anthony was, he made 4 or 5 really good saves tonight.
How infectious is that when he's making the saves that he is, especially in the game?
It's almost all personality based because he's such a lovable guy that everybody pulls for the backup goaltender. He doesn't get in as much, but played really, really well for us. So, he's earned the right to be good. If you work as hard as he has in practice and you compete, it's a tough job to come in as the backup, but he's earned the right to be good, and we appreciate that.
The penalty kill, it's such a strength of this team, but obviously last game, what did you like most in that area?
The rebound from last game. Barkov's a huge penalty killer, and so is Forsling. But the other guys can get it done, and in that case, you need your goaltender to be good, and he was. So confidence is everything the same. Power play and penalty killer are the same thing. If you're a confident group, you're faster, and you knock more pucks down, and you're a better group. So our confidence took a hit there last game, but rebounded very, very well.
Really lopsided shot advantage after the first. It's still 0-0. Is that encouraging, even though it's still 0-0?
No, that always makes me nervous. Yeah. Not frustrated, because we do that a lot. We come out hot, but you're aware of what Stolarz can do, and he could run 60 saves if he had to get a win. So we're probably still we're just over the halfway mark. We spend most of our time still talking about process and are we doing the right things and not worrying about how many goals are sneaking by or not. So we liked our game tonight for a road game. It was pretty good.
What do you think was the biggest key to pushing past Stolarz?
Well, I thought we had shots in the first period, but we didn't have anywhere near enough traffic. We had good zone time, good possession, and a good volume, but we didn't have enough traffic. So I thought when we got to a little quicker traffic, we were better.
You look ahead to host Arizona on Wednesday. They're in a similar position as Minnesota, fighting for a wild card spot. What is the mentality going into that game, keeping all this confidence?
Yeah, so we've talked about that. So we got Minnesota, these guys, Arizona, Pittsburgh, and the Island to finish. They're all the exact same team. They're exactly where we were last year, scratching and clawing. So you got to have your best, and it's a good thing for us to be going through right now. We've got some injuries, certainly got some illness and some sickness. The other team has the emotional advantage on us coming into all these games, and then we got to figure out a way to win them.
Sam Reinhart, a new career high in goals, 34. We continuously talk about him, but how would you best explain the consistent production at this level?
He's scoring all kinds of different ways now, right? Just jumping on a loose puck on the face-off, gets it back across his body. He's been so good to us. And then I understand why we would talk about his goals, but the defensive part of his game is so good, right? He was playing with 2 younger players on that line, and they become really good and really strong defensively. He's a penalty killer. He's a face-off man. He does it all. Too bad he has that horrible attitude.
Thanks,
okay,
Coach.
guys.